Hey. Hi, Magical Tarot Readings. How you doing? Hey, Angelica. Nice to see you. Hey, Ray-Ban. What's been happening? Let's get straight into our readings. I'm more organized, I think. Let me see. Thank goodness Mercury retrograde is over, right? Hey, Chrissy. Oh, thank you. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, no worries, Angelica. I will get to it shortly. Do you know what? This the last 2 weeks, I'm pretty sure it was the Mercury retrograde thing. Crazy. Like, I don't know how it was for you guys, but for me it was like really, there was a lot of aggressive people and lots of conflict, just craziness all around. Hello, FG. Yeah, so I've been dealing with that. Alright, let's get started. Maybe I'll do some Palo Santo. I did sage the room and the house actually today, so I'm trying to eliminate all negative energy in my space. I don't like to sage too often though, because I've got to tell you, when I moved from my last home, I had to paint the place before selling it because the incense had created so much smoke that the white walls, like I didn't realize it marked the walls so bad. So yeah, I had to repaint the whole place. I tried to, maybe just get it off with sugar soap, but it wasn't enough. Hello, Mick. Hi, Rachel. All right, let's get going. All right. So why can't I sleep? You know what? I didn't realize how much hormones affect sleep. So recently I found out I have an underactive thyroid. So I had to go on medication, and now it keeps me up at night. And also I've got an autoimmune condition that is hormone related, and that also keeps me up at night as well. So I've been struggling with insomnia quite a bit in recent times. It's not great. So maybe it's hormonal. Okay, so mega selfie. Oh, thank you. So guys, if you want to send rude comments, you're going to be very quickly removed by my very responsive Angelica. She's my moderator, guys. So just keep it PG. Thank you for comparing me to Margot Robbie. It's very lovely of you. My fellow Aussie, I'm very happy to let people think I look like her. I do joke sometimes that she looks like me, given I'm older. So anyway, let's get started with the readings. I'm keen to get some cards, sling some cards. I've got this beautiful new deck. It's Disney themed. Look at that beautiful card. Oh, thank you, Mystic Man. Thank you, Breezy. But yeah, this deck is just so good. Anyway, let's get started. I'll just be picking people randomly, people that have genuine questions. Hi, Oscar. And if you want like a full reading, it's a $15 donation. The details are in the description box, or you can send a super chat. But yeah, I'm surrounded by different cards, and the way that I read is your question is what dictates what deck I choose. So I've got oracle decks, I've got tarot decks, I've got gypsy decks that I've made myself. Look at this mega deck that I have made myself. So it helps me know which deck to use if you have a clear question. So whether you have a love question, money question, general question, Ben, you really didn't need to stop by and comment on my channel. If you're not sure about what I'm doing here, just jog on. Aleister Crowley. I am familiar with Aleister Crowley because I've got the Thoth deck. It's not one of my chosen decks to use though. It's very different to the Rider-Waite, which is my preferred deck. I think I'm going to need to learn it separately because it's just that different. So I'll have to do that another time. Gray Leo says, how much for a reading? So it's $15 for a full reading, or I just do a 1-card free message for random people if I am drawn to your question, okay? Richard asks a really interesting question. So I'm sorry that you lost your mum and dad. I can definitely tell you they have reunions over on the other side. But if your parents didn't get along, which I'm not saying that that's what I think happened, they don't tend to kind of stick together on the other side. So it's totally up to them. But they will go to their spirit, they'll go to their tribe over in heaven, just like we do in this world, okay? So it's not like they go over and then they have to find each other. It's just they're all there and they get to choose. No, I'm going off in this direction. Do you know what I mean? That's what I've heard anyway. Let's see. I don't know if I'm allowed to do health on these lives, to be honest. I do health readings if you come to me for a personal reading, but not on a public forum like this. Okay, let's do Mystic Man. My love life has been a disaster. Is there anything new coming in for me? Okay, let's have a look. We're going to ask the tarot. I like what I see. Ace of Wands. Let me see. Angels and Spirit, please show me what's coming up for Mystic Man in terms of love. I'll also go a step further and give you some advice. So obviously, if your love life is a disaster, you do tend to play a bit of a hand in that. So we'll get some advice. You got the Page of Swords in the reverse. Before getting involved with someone, especially physically, I can't ignore that because you did get the Ace of Wands, which can, you know, represent a physical connection. Get to know the person more. Page of Swords in the reverse is telling you that you need to observe someone, you need to gauge whether you have enough in common before you know, get entangled with them. So I feel like that's your advice already before even asking for it. Thank you to the person who sent me a super chat. I'll be right with you. I'll be right with you. But yeah, Page of Swords in the reverse is telling you to get to know someone. Mystic Man, what's coming towards Mystic Man in love, please? Ask questions, you know, like if you're serious about wanting a relationship with someone who's on the same page as you, observe and not just so you need to do better at listening, and that includes looking at someone's body language and being more discerning generally about whether the two of you are a good fit. Okay, TV show I could watch forever. I'm not sure who asked that because I think Angelica might have deleted it. Don't worry, I don't mind taking those random questions. I could watch The Walking Dead over and over and over again without getting bored. There's so many shows. I actually have a lot of movies that I don't get sick of. One of them is Sleeping Beauty. So back to Mystic Man, you've got 7 of Cups. I feel like you need to get clear on what you want in terms of a relationship, because I don't feel like you're short of options. But just because you've got options, it doesn't mean that every option is going to be a viable option or a good choice for you. So 7 of Cups is saying there's choice, but you've got to be aligned. Choose people that are aligned with you and where you're going in life. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. Okay, so Sweet Elevation says hi, just wanting to know if I will see or speak with Scorpio guy again, and if so, when. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see what's happening with Scorpio guy. Show me Scorpio guy's next move when it comes to Sweet Elevation, please. Show me what's happening with Scorpio guy and Sweet Elevation, please, Spirit. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like he's withdrawn efforts. Let's see why. Show me, what does Sweet Elevation need to see regarding Scorpio guy? Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, there's 2 possible scenarios here. He could have some money troubles. I also feel like there could be someone else that he's dealing with, okay? Can't ignore that, because the 2 of Pentacles can be someone juggling you and another person. Now, the King of Cups has come out in the reverse position. This guy's a bit selfish. We've got the 9 of Cups. King of Cups in the reverse is someone who's emotionally unavailable. Let's see. How does Scorpio guy feel towards Sweet Elevation? Let's have a look. Let me know if this is resonating with you, by the way. Oh my gosh, I will not be entering into politics at all tonight, so goodbye to that comment. Angelica, if you could prioritize getting rid of those comments about Palestine, I just won't be entertaining any of that. Thank you. Show me, what does Sweet Elevation need to see regarding Scorpio guy? Got 9 of Wands. All of a sudden his guard seems to have gone up. Let's see. This is unusual, actually, I have to say. Yeah, he's gone cold. Now they're showing me the King of Swords. Let me just see. Which deck do I want to use? This one here. What he would say to you if he could be 100% honest. What does Scorpio guy want to say to Sweet Elevation? What does Scorpio guy want to say to Sweet Elevation, please? Yeah, he's put distance between you and him. He's saying, it's best I maintain a distance between you and I. I'll continue to watch you from a distance. Hi, Candy. How you doing? Hi, Alexa. Okay, he's yet to make a final decision. So I feel like you probably will hear from him again, but he's keeping a secret from you. Scorpios are known to be very secretive. I don't know why, because as a Scorpio myself, I wouldn't say I'm very secretive. I feel like I wear my heart on my sleeve most of the time. But if Scorpio doesn't want to tell you something, it will be the best kept secret until they're ready to tell you. I feel like he's watching to see if you might be involved or talking with anyone else. Could that be the case? Let me know if that's possible. He's being really difficult to access. Like some people are easy to read and I can get to the bottom of what's going on energetically straight away, and then other people are really quite guarded, and I'm picking that up with him, okay? So he just doesn't want to talk. Yeah, I'm behaving strangely because I'm hiding something from you. I don't want you to find out. Exactly what I just finished saying. So let's see what your advice is. Let me get your advice. We're going to use the love advice deck. What does Sweet Elevation need to know? They're saying pull back. Like if he's withdrawn, you just mirror that, okay? Because they're saying to continue giving without receiving doesn't prove anything except that you know how to be taken advantage of, okay? So just pull back, and if he's willing to come forward and reveal whatever he's hiding from you, then great. If not, great. That's the kind of attitude that they're saying you should take. Just you do you. Don't change the way that you've been behaving or communicating. Just pull back. That's the only change you should make. You've got to, I feel like this is a learning experience for you. Spirit is testing you. They're saying, as you let go of past experiences of rejection or perceived failure or the belief that you have to control how things happen, your capacity to play in the field of magnetic attraction increases. Let the attractive power of your heart magnetize what you wish to experience in your world with a relaxed and trusting gratitude. So if he's not being forthcoming, then you don't have to do anything. If he's withdrawn, then you don't do anything, okay? You are the woman, you are in the receiving mode, and if someone doesn't choose to come forward, they're not worth your time and energy, period. So I hope that that is resonating with you. I'm going to just pull one more card for you. Angels and Spirit, please show me, what does Sweet Elevation need to see about this situation with the Scorpio? Okay, give it time. Like they're saying, don't write this person or this connection off straight away. Give it time, but also keep your options open is what I'm feeling. Yeah, let it be a mystery. I feel like Scorpio might be wanting to see just how keen you are. Just don't fall into that trap of, if they've withdrawn their energy or their communication, don't like try and overcompensate for it, okay? Show me, please, what does Sweet Elevation need to see about timing? All right, and the person who is next is Alan. Hi, Alan. When can Sweet Elevation expect a development with this connection or situation? April. So it's going to be pretty slow going for the next week or so. I do feel like you'll hear from him by the end of the day, but I don't see any kind of progression, at least not until next month, or decision. They're telling me decision by April. So you'll know where this is going soon enough. And we've got amazing chemistry, terrible timing, okay? Now, they're showing me July, August as being significant for your love life. I don't know if it means with this Scorpio or someone completely different, but I hope that that reading was helpful. You're welcome. I do see that happening, but not if you push. Don't push the conversation. Let him come to you when he's ready. So Alan says, what does the person on my mind feel about me now? We stopped talking. Where will our relationship head in the near future? She's a Gemini. I'm a Pisces. Okay. Let's have a look. I generally like Scorpio Gemini, and I know that you're Pisces sun, but your Scorpio rising, I feel like, is good, because I feel like Scorpios and Geminis can be collectively misunderstood, and they tend to just they can relate to each other, at least when it comes to that. So it's like me and you against the world type of thing. So let's have a look at how this person feels towards you and where this is going. All right, we're going to use the tarot first. Angels and Spirit, please show me, what does Alan need to see regarding this situation? Show me, what does Alan need to see about this situation, please, Spirit? Okay, Six of Cups in the reverse. So there's a bitter taste in your mouth, in the other person's mouth. So things didn't end quite well, which is why you're not talking, right? So there's some smoothing over that needs to happen. Okay, is what it looks like. Let's have a look. What does Alan need to see here? King of Swords in the reverse. I don't like that. That's mind games, really? Mind games? I feel like you need to let the dust settle. The Four of Pentacles in the reverse is saying, let it go. Okay, just let it go. Show me, please, what does Alan need to see? The timing is off. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. That's why the advice is to let it go, because it will heal over time, okay? The dust needs to settle. Let's see, what does Alan need to see, please, Spirit? Did you stop talking? Was there some kind of disagreement about what's going on in the world, like world events? Maybe the two of you butted heads when it came to, I don't know, political stuff? I don't know, but the World card randomly came out. They're saying just take a step back and wait and see if the other person is amenable to like smoothing things over, okay? Three of Wands is wait and see. Angels and Spirit, please show me. What does Alan need to see? Five of Wands, conflict. There could be other people in the mix. So the Five of Wands can be literally interference from other people. All right, one more tarot card and then we'll see advice. Yeah, they're just showing me over time it will improve, okay? Because you've got the Knight of Pentacles. You know that the Knight of this Knight is the only one whose horse is stationary. So it just means there's going to be a bit of a delay. I'm definitely getting other people, you know, weighing in on this conflict or having a hand in the current situation, okay? Because you've got two cards giving me that. You've got the Five of Wands. The Three of Wands could also suggest a third party who's influencing, and the Ten of Pentacles, which can sometimes talk about the context around this situation. They're saying the Queen of Cups. Take a passive stance right now. Don't take any action. Let me just see what this deck says. What does Alan need to see when it comes to this situation? Let me see if there's any commentary here. Alan? No. Okay. Angels and Spirit, what is Alan's guidance when it comes to this situation? Okay, they're saying don't try to fight fire with fire. So just take a step back, let the dust settle, as I keep saying to you. Just bear with me a moment. I need to give this a good shuffle. Angels and Spirit, please show me, what does Alan need to see when it comes to this situation? Okay, focus on other things. They're saying your incessant focus on things needing to be fixed is putting you in a state of resistance. Take a break from trying so hard. You need some relief from the pressure that you're putting on everything to be different. Thank you. Then your next card is saying, the way things look now will change dramatically in the not too distant future. Expect miracles, divine intervention, and the end of stagnation. What you're waiting for is on the horizon. Even if things feel out of control, we're connected to a powerful, supportive spiritual network and our own wisdom. That's enough to handle whatever arises. But what you're seeking, so in your case, a resolution or a reunion or some kind of, olive branch, whatever you're seeking will only come to you when you're in a state of surrender and aligned to your heart, because the heart draws in what we need, okay? And if there are people spreading negativity and influencing this situation, just remember, now this is a really strong message that came through. The universe is always on the side of the good, and spirit will always reveal what needs to be revealed and do what needs to be done. So while you feel like you're caught up in a situation that appears to be going badly, you've got luck and the universe on your side, all right? So your task right now is just to accept things as they are, as unfair as it may seem, as frustrating as it may seem. Just accept it. Move out of a state of resentment and into a state of compassion, and that will speed up the process of this all being, ancient history. So I hope that was helpful. So you will resolve it, but I feel like you need to give it just a little bit more time for it to blow over. Let me just see if I can get timing, when you can expect things to improve. They're giving me June. So that could be around this person's birthday, because you said that they were a Gemini. Let me just remove this annoying person, hide this person. Goodbye. I'm ready to move on. My karmic partner has finally left me alone. Do I have a new relationship coming in? Okay. Hi, Lydia. Let me have a look. Which deck do I want to use for you? Drawn to this one. Is it Mim? Angels and Spirit, please show me, what does Mim need to see regarding meeting someone new? They are saying it's time for you to get out and try again, but don't chase anything. Just put yourself out there without trying to force a connection. What does Mim need to see, please? And work on building your confidence and feeling safe when it comes to romantic relationships. So you might still, your nervous system might still be recovering a little bit. This karmic partner could have done a bit of damage, especially to your confidence. So they want you to work on your confidence, and usually my advice to people that need to work on confidence would be to seek out people and activities that make you feel good about yourself. You know, it's that simple. And sometimes it's trying new things and seeing that, you know, that's something new that you can enjoy. Putting yourself in new situations and seeking out new experiences can work wonders when it comes to increasing your confidence. So that's what I'm picking up. No, I don't think I did a reading for that person. I was doing a reading for Alan before Mim, okay? So let me see. Mim, I'm just gonna see how you're most likely to encounter a new love prospect, okay? So under what circumstances? Under what circumstances is Mim most likely to encounter a new partner? Why am I getting like, do you go hiking? Let me know, Mim, if you go hiking. I'm also getting someone around the home. It's okay if you don't go hiking. It could just be, what they were showing me was like a forest setting. Like, I don't know if you go walking around lots of trees. I'm just seeing a lot of trees, and I don't know what they're showing me, but I just assumed that maybe you go hiking. But I'm also seeing around the home. So this could be anything from you meet someone in the neighborhood, or a neighbor introduces you to someone. Yes, you walk locally. Thank you for clarifying that. Sometimes it's hard to put the puzzle pieces together. You know, people need to remember, I'm getting random images being sent to me through the cards, but also clairvoyantly as well. And sometimes if it doesn't fit perfectly, I kind of need you guys to work with me to get to the bottom of it. But yes, I feel like there's a connection to walking locally. And I definitely feel like it's someone that lives near you, or there's a connection to a neighbor. So doesn't mean that you have to live like in the same street, but you know, that's what I'm being shown. Okay, let's see. Who do we have? Okay guys, hit me with your questions and I'll just choose people randomly. You're welcome. Hi Ryan. Oh, we might do a Capricorn reading on the channel after this. I want to do Taurus and I want to do a Scorpio and Capricorn reading. So do watch for that, Ryan. So let's get a message for Capricorn just randomly since you asked. We're going to use this deck. All right, let's have a look. What does Ryan, or generally what does Capricorn need to see right now? Alright, so Spirit is saying you've reached a new chapter. Have gratitude for all that has passed and what is yet to unfold. Okay, so I'm hearing, like, because you're a Capricorn and the Devil card in the tarot represents Capricorn, new level, new devil. Okay, so you've up leveled, but there's going to be new lessons to master. Yeah, and it's like something is finally over. You've got a card that says no winter lasts forever. In winter, wish for winter. Wish to be always where you are. Live each season as it passes. Breathe the air, drink the drink, taste the fruit, and resign yourself to the influences of each season. Because the way things look now will change dramatically in the not too distant future. Expect miracles, divine intervention, and the end of stagnation. What you're waiting for is on the horizon. And then you've got a card that says whenever an opportunity passes you by, celebrate, because it's a chance to appreciate clarity in whatever isn't aligned with you. So there could have been some kind of an ending recently, but there's a blessing in it. There's a blessing in disguise. Like maybe you had to part ways with a person or a situation needed to come to an end, but it had to happen to make energetic space for something better, right? Thank you so much. Natasha says, what do you see for me with my work in the future? Okay, let's have a look. Show me what's coming up for Natasha with work in the future. I definitely see you taking a step in a new direction. And I'm seeing you, have you ever been interested in being a detective, or seeing you working in a team? That it could be like some kind of government function. If it's not a detective, it could be like, I'm getting monitoring, so it could be security, it could be intelligence. Let me just see, Natasha. What's coming up for Natasha with work? Yeah, I'm seeing government work. Look at that. I see you training people. There's movement on the job, so you're not going to be like stuck behind a desk. But I'm getting some form of surveillance, so that's why I said detective work or monitoring situations. Does that make any sense to you? And I am seeing leadership opportunities. I hope that makes sense. Hi, Jackie. Hi, we've got Yata Vikram Kumar from India. Welcome. Thanks for joining, guys. I just pick people at random if you have a question, but I do full readings for $15 donation. Yeah, so just hit me up. Oh, okay. I've never seen Astro Talk. Is it true that you need new cards for each person? No, I just am drawn to particular decks, depending on your question. So, And I like to use decks with different symbols because they kind of just stimulate my intuition. But I also have cards with like full-on messages that I've accumulated, wisdom that I've accumulated over the years, and then I use tarot as well. All right, so Ray-Ban, I think you could be just picking up on, there's a lot of anxiety in the world right now. There's a lot of uncertainty. We don't know how long this conflict is going to go on for, what the implications are going to be to our economies, when we'll be able to travel safely. There's just a lot going on. So I'm not surprised that you're worried. I mean, you're probably just picking up on the collective energy out there. Thank you for the recommendation. I'll check it out. All right, so I've got lots of general decks as well. So if you don't have a specific question, just say general message. But now is the time to ask if you've got a question, because I don't know how much longer I'm going to be doing these readings. I want to go and do like a Scorpio reading, a Taurus, and a Capricorn. Are the Seahawks winning? Can you tell me who are they playing, and I might be able to ask the cards. I'm sorry, I don't really, because as an Aussie, I mean, lots of Aussies watch it, but I'm just not into the Super Bowl. It's not my thing. I hate to be like a Debbie Downer, but it's just, I don't get into it. Oh, so you just want to know who's going to win the next season? Oh, that's a really hard one, because I don't even know the teams on the league. I don't really have a deck that would help me with that question. Hello, Blue Angel Love Tarot. I hope you're doing well. Nice to see you. Everyone should go and follow Blue Angel. Yeah, I don't know if I can answer that. I just don't have the cards that would help me. Do you know what? I did do cards when I only bet on one thing. It's horse racing once a year. It's the Melbourne Cup. Okay, you probably heard of it. Anyway, I almost got the trifecta last year because Spirit was really helping me with the names of the horses, and I got them. I just misinterpreted one because there were two horses with very similar names, and I was like, oh my gosh, I could have won like $100,000, and I was so like annoyed with myself. But I can definitely make predictions on gambling if I really want to. Let's use this deck. They're giving me this deck. I might be able to try. Let me see who's going to win the Super Bowl. This is the Surrealist Tarot, so I get random images on this deck that might be able to give me a clue, okay? So, but you're going to need to help me out, because as I said, I don't know the teams. Oh my God. It could actually be the Seahawks, because when this card flipped out, I don't know if you can see this image very well, but it could kind of pass as a hawk. It's not, but that, whatever that is, kind of gives me the head of the hawk. And then look at the eye. So see, you use the eye to see, right? So Seahawks really have a good chance here. Do you see how like images really help? See if I get one more. So there's a good chance. Where are they from? Where in America, I mean. And now they're giving me the apple. So I don't know who, like what team represents New York. Seattle, Washington. Okay, all right. So they could be playing against that other team. Yeah, that's all I'm getting. Thank you. All right. Let's see, what other questions do we have? You won 10K on, $200. Wow. Amazing. Where am I? I'm based in Sydney, Australia. Oh my God, really? The Apple State? That's amazing. I didn't know that. I had no idea. Isn't Spirit just amazing how they show me stuff that I don't even know this stuff and they're still trying to tell me because they know you're going to put the puzzle pieces together. I'm getting really hot in here. It's when I connect with energy, sometimes I overheat. It's kind of weird. You're in Ohio. I've never been to Ohio. I've never been to Washington either. Been to DC, but not Washington State. You're welcome. All right, guys, hit me with your questions because I'm going to make a move soon. Oh, you donated, Lydia. Sorry, I missed your donation. I was too busy trying to tell everyone who's winning the Super Bowl. Oh, we got Texas in here, German soldier. All right, I have donated. I've been meditating, reading books, and listening to well-being mentors. Have you been listening to Brené Brown? That's the name that immediately popped into my head. I'm really determined to heal past wounds. Sometimes we can overdo it in thinking that we need to heal, but if we believe that Spirit is helping us on our healing journey and that we're already there, we kind of free ourselves to kind of just be, and things just fall into place. But when we're trying so hard to, I get that you're wanting to be the best version of yourself, but I feel like we can overdo it. Let me see what guidance comes out through this deck. All right. What does Lydia need to know? Do I believe in aliens? I definitely believe that we're not the only beings, that's for sure. So I guess, yes, I believe in aliens, but not the kind that, I guess, that Hollywood would kind of portray. Like that smiley that you've got there. Yeah. Lydia, what does Lydia need to see? What is the guidance for Lydia, please, Spirit? All right, so you've got, yeah, you know how I just said, just allow yourself to just be. You've got a card that says it's time to rest in the void and allow for a new way to emerge. It's not wise to try to build a foundation on shifting ground. Just be patient and trust that you'll know when it's time to act. You've got a card that says you need loving, encouraging individuals around you. There'll be people in your family whose company you've outgrown. They don't understand you and often judge your choices harshly. You're in a cycle of life where you need more like-minded people who will support you. So organize yourself in such a way that offers you the ability to socialize and join in. So you need to put some temporary distance between you and people who are harshly judging you right now, and fill that void, or fill that space with people who lift you up, okay? And I can see you are manifesting, and Spirit is saying a treasured desire will be realized if you're willing to persist in your search. The stunning result will render worthwhile the considerable effort you've had to invest in manifesting your path. But a phase change is coming in your life journey. Right now, though, it's time for you to create and enjoy the creative process, right? So think about what you want to create in your life. Do you want to have more fun? Do you want to have more success in your career? Do you want to have more travel? It's saying draw doors where there are none. You can do anything that you put your mind to. So create passion on your own behalf and play and experiment with it, okay? You've also got acts of service. I feel like that's the last step in your manifestation journey. By giving of yourself, whether it's time, energy, resources, doing good unto others is kind of like it'll be like the magic key to you getting what you want. So Spirit is saying, acts of service will yield riches beyond your wildest dreams. Giving service with no thought of return is what's needed of you at this time. So it's like, if you want the universe to bless you, it's like, how can you bless others? Pay it forward, and then the universe will multiply your blessings. That's what I'm getting, okay? Now let's have a look at what is coming your way. How are you going to be blessed? Show me what blessings are coming towards Lydia, please. I feel like one of the blessings is your tribe, your soul tribe, people that uplift you. Yeah, they're saying move away from toxic people. So the devil is here, and it's next to Eight of Wands in the reverse. So Spirit is saying put distance between you and, well, the devil represents not only toxic people, but toxic habits, destructive habits, anything that we do that sabotages ourselves. So you are already doing that. You are already on a journey to being the best version of yourself. But anything that is not in alignment with where you want to go could be kind of considered toxic right now. So move away from anything that doesn't align with your values and what you would consider as your ideal life. That's what they're saying, move away from, okay? I mean, yeah, Eight of Wands in the reverse would be like, yeah, move away from. Angels, please show me. Temperance. This is your healing journey. This is alchemy. Alchemizing. What is alchemy? It's turning something considered negative into power, into passion, into, like, for example, anger can be turned into stronger boundaries. So how can you sit with your feelings, understand what they're trying to say to you about what changes need to be made in your life? That's alchemy, okay? Making those changes, turning something perceived as negative into something else altogether, okay? Temperance. Okay, I'm going to get one more message. What is coming towards Lydia? Show me what is coming towards Lydia, please. They're really emphasizing passion and creativity, okay? So wake up each morning and pay attention to what excites you. Move in that direction. They want you to, move towards things that inspire you, okay? And everything will flow on from there, like a domino effect. Things will fall into place, and you'll be at the right place at the right time because you'll be acting on, divine guidance. That's what inspiration is. Okay, so I hope that that was helpful. Jeremy. Alexa, yep, I can do a love reading for sure. Let me know if you have a specific question. Okay, I'm going to get one message for Kara from this general deck that I've got here. No, that's it over here. What does Kara need to know in order to experience more satisfaction in the next week? Let's see. What is the guidance for Kara? It's about uplifting your energetic vibration. So what does that mean? Don't give too much attention to things that you don't want. So don't let idiots ruin your day. If something goes wrong, don't focus too much on it, because it gives it energetic momentum. And Spirit is saying rise above, because uplifting your energetic vibration is going to be key to your overall happiness and your power. Your power to have a good week. It lies with you and your ability to rise above temporary setbacks or, niggly little things. Your card says you could be holding yourself vibrationally apart from what you're asking for. So get off the subject of not having whatever it is that you want, and instead get on a subject that you are in the allowing mode about. And the allowing mode is, it feels fun, it feels like joy, and that will help you change your point of attraction. So maybe you need to do some law of attraction work. Okay, so is it Alexis or Alexa? Or is it just Alex? I'm not sure. Alexa, Alex Asprey? You want a love reading? Let me know if there's a specific question though. Okay. Thanks, Alex. Are you single looking for love? Let me know, because it will decide which deck I use for you. Okay, let's have a look. What does that mean? Oh, your marriage lasting. Okay, all right. That's a completely different. All right, different deck. We're going to use this one. Angels and Spirit, please show me what is Alex's message. What does Alex need to see? I'm seeing that the two of you trigger each other quite a bit. What do I mean by that? It's like the two of you may not be bringing out the best in each other, but at the same time, it's an opportunity for you, when you're triggered, to take a deeper look at yourself and maybe some trauma that you have yet to heal from. Because this card says when someone evokes a negative response in you, they're actually helping you to heal. You've got the spirit world is sending people your way to help you make the right connections. So don't feel like you have to stay in the marriage because you fear that you're never going to meet someone else that might be better suited to you. I don't want to I'm reticent to say that because I don't want to be responsible for you choosing to exit a marriage, but That's just one way that I could interpret this card. The other way I could interpret this card is the spirit world could be sending people to help you solve the problems within your marriage, okay? So take what resonates with you, but let me see what else spirit has for you. What does Alex need to see? Okay. You've got a card that says manipulation is not always conscious. People just don't know how to get their needs met in direct ways, so they use indirect routes. So I don't know if there's a lot of guilting going on within this marriage, or like, you know, that kind of gaslighting type of behavior, or threats, like if you don't do this then I'm going to do this. Like that's what I'm getting, and it's because needs aren't being met, and so I'm getting extreme kind of tactics to try and get needs met. So it has definitely become a little bit unhealthy in that regard. And so the two of you need to stop seeing the other person as an adversary. You should both be on the same team, right? You're married, but you've got a card that says a successful relationship is one that communicates rather than controls by anger. Pain therefore becomes a vehicle for communication, which provides a much bigger reward than anger. So I feel like the two of you need to sit down and have an adult conversation where there's no finger pointing, there's no winning the argument. It's just, how can we sort this out? Can we sort this out? Do we want to sort this out? Yeah, okay, this is the take-home message. There are 4 behaviors that wreak havoc in a relationship, known as the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse: criticism, contempt, defensiveness, and stonewalling. Those in healthy partnerships are able to identify and repair how they address their conflicts. The number 1 predictor of divorce is contempt. So that's when there's sneering or mocking or condescending behavior. So it could be that this marriage is a little bit too far gone if the two of you are constantly at each other's throats. There needs to be a healthy way that the two of you can resolve conflict that doesn't involve, you know, the silent treatment, manipulation, you know, calling each other names. And there has to be a willingness to change. So I hope that was helpful. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Magical tarot readings. Let me see if I can get a message for you. I don't normally do mediumship on these lives, but let me see if I can get a message. Okay. Now, someone in your family, was there someone that passed from breast cancer? It could be that your son is telling you he's with that person on the other side, or it could be someone in your family that's going through it right now and he wants to acknowledge that. You're welcome, Alex. Okay, let me see. Magical tarot. A hiding place. Did your son have a really kind of unusual hiding place? Hi, Craig. And he's talking about a memorable meal. Let's see what else you want to bring through. You're chilly. Oh, and he hid in the closet. It's talking about a project that you helped to complete. Could it have been a school project? Is it that most people don't know that you read tarot? Do you keep it a secret? He's saying there's something most people don't know about you, and I instantly thought it's your tarot readings. Yeah, he keeps saying there's a project that you helped complete. And I feel like he could have been into sports, and there's something here, a favorite musical act. Maybe you took him to see a musical that he was really into. Football, and he loved to rap. Oh, okay. You know, he does like to do things like make his presence known. So I don't know if you've experienced any kind of ghost phenomena, mysterious phenomena going on, maybe flickering lights. Let's see. I'm getting he liked trends. I feel like he was always like up on the trends, and he made you laugh. There's something about falling in love. I don't know. Show me more. What are you trying to say about falling in love? The time that you felt awkward. Okay, so maybe there was someone he was into when he passed away, but you know, he was so young and it was a bit awkward, but it made him feel really happy. And he stayed up all night or really late, maybe in connection with this person that he was interested in. And he's talking about spending summers. I don't know, maybe he was really into the summer. He like lived for the summer months. Okay, one more please, Spirit. There's someone he didn't get along with. He's wanting to talk about that. And he wants to acknowledge that you attended his sporting events, and he appreciates all of that. So I hope that helps you. I really hope. Yes, I'm Aussie, definitely am. Our country's gone a little bit mad at the moment, but I am still proud that I'm Aussie. Okay. You're so welcome. All right, guys, thank you for joining. I'm going to end it there. I'm getting a little bit drained, but thank you, and I'll see you again soon. Bye, everyone.